I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. Wanted,
Oh my gosh.
dead or alive.
That's how that hat's meant to be worn.
Froggy went according, he did right. Crambo, a crambo. Hi, and welcome back to week 10 of As Good As It Gets.
I'm Cris.
And I'm Mikey.
And this is a weekly chat from our kitchen.
Let's get to it. Let's do some updates.
We are still on our shortened vacation schedule. You may have not seen anything different a whole lot just quite yet, but it will be different. We're taping a lot of things ahead of time, so just know, bear with us, but we will be back and raring to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think after next episode, then everything should be back to normal.
Yes.
So, but with that, and all the hustle and bustle, we forgot about our fan mail. We got 2 fun pieces of fan mail. This one definitely is for you, Mr. GOODe. Care of Totally Crocked, which is just hilarious. It is from Mr. Rich. So,
Rich Hall is he's a railroader, and he was one of my favorite guys to talk to on the radio. Just a good dude, and he sent me. He's been a smart aleck. He sent me this little note that says "study material," and it's the lyrics to "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi. So I appreciate that, Rich, and I will file this with the rest of my music collection. And I will practice that just for you, buddy.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, we got another piece of mail from, I believe, it's Shannon. We answered her question during last episode. And Shannon sent us a fan mail, it says, P.S. You can laugh at my stamp. I did.
They're all the stamps that I have left over from last year.
We don't send much mail with a smiley face. Oh, it's Charlie Brown Christmas.
Charlie Brown Christmas?
Yes. Hey, Christmas is everywhere now.
Yeah.
It's November now by the time we read this on
You know, I've got a lot in common with Charlie Brown. The bald head. And every time I listen to you, all I hear is wah, 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 wah.
No.
That's
so
not true.
she sent us a little card. It says hi. I'm ignoring you right now. It says hi, and then it says, Cris, Mikey, and Miss Ad, I hope it's happy in your world today. Thank you for sharing your life with all of us. You guys are great, and love and blessings. And so that was very, very sweet, Shannon. Thank you for sending that. We just wanted to make sure that we highlighted those lovely notes that we've been getting.
That's speaking life, y'all.
Yes,
really
totally. Well, so with our shortened schedule, we're kind of condensing how the show goes each week until we get back on track, Mr. Dispatcher Man. And so this week we're going to answer an email that came from Lisa, and it says Lisa, or no, it doesn't say Lisa. It says it's from Lisa. Sorry. It says, hello. I just love your dishes. My 14-year-old loves most of your dishes. She is a typical girl, never knowing what mood she is in. I've watched your videos as soon as they come out. I am a subscriber on all your places, YouTube, weekly, email, and Pinterest. I'm curious on how and where you store all your crock pots and how many do you have? Well, Lisa, what we're going to do, I think we've talked about it briefly before, and we've actually showed a picture of our Wall of Crocks. But we're going to actually take you guys on a field trip, and we're going to go over there and show you at least what's on there right now. Some of the pots are in the dishwasher. Some of them are in the refrigerator, having just cooked things. But we'll show you what's over there and kind of walk through some things. And so we're going to do that. Do you want to snap us over there? Do you want to clap us over there?
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Okay, we are at our Wall of Crock. And so it's messy, but this is reality. We are just being real here. The top shelf are a lot of our smaller slow cookers, and then some of our more vintage slow cookers that we don't use a whole lot. That orange one over there is the one that my mom gave me. Well, actually, the orange one and the one next to it are both older ones that my mom gave me. And then just a few, some of our smaller slow cookers, and then Mikey's least favorite. Yes, it's probably on its way out soon because we've got some new slow cookers to test. So it will probably be handed down very soon. I know you're going to be so sad about that. Next shelf is our casserole crock, and then our new Cuisinart. Our mini casserole, which gets lots of use. And then two of our smaller units. And then the next shelf is another travel slow cooker that is branded Colts.
Go Colts!
Go Colts. And then you've got the Ninja that gets a lot of use. Hold and go slow cooker. And then I believe this is the Hamilton Beach that I don't think it has the right lid on it. I've somehow misplaced the correct lid. This one's supposed to be the one that has the meat thermometer, so we gotta find that. And then we have the Hamilton Beach that is the right size one, and it's currently in the refrigerator. Yep. A circle programmable from Crockpot. Cuisinart's missing her lid. She's my old trusty. On down, we've got our 3 different electric pressure cookers. Another programmable brownie unit from Crockpot, and then we have Big Bertha on the very bottom. I missed our replacement. This is replacement for Dot. Dot was, I believe, a 4-quart.
Dot left us earlier this year.
Yeah, she had an accident. She fell and broke herself and got all busted up. So we got a replacement, just a circle manual slow cooker. I'm not sure what we're gonna name her, but this is Dot's replacement.
Hey, I got an idea.
What?
Leave a comment down below what you think we should name our new slow cooker.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's got she's blue with white checkered stripes. So I'm not sure what that's called, but she's pretty. I think she's pretty. So she's gonna replace Dot. But that's our Wall of Crock. This changes. We occasionally purge out slow cookers and hand them down to family and friends when we feel like we've given it a good test ourselves, and we have other new slow cookers that we want to start testing out. So that's who's currently in use.
There we go. So let's count real quick. So to answer your question quickly, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 slow cookers just back there, with another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So that's what we have, almost 30 slow cookers in our house right now.
Right. But like I said, some of them are getting ready to be phased out, and we would never have this many if we weren't testing things and doing as many recipes as what we're doing.
We kind of make our living doing this. So
Yes. So typically when the shelf gets too full, I start looking at who isn't getting used, and then I start handing them down.
Right.
That's pretty much the way it goes. So.
All right, well, let's take it back to the show. Clap us in, baby.
Alrighty.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And now it is time for our weekly menu.
Yes, we have special guests this week. Aunt Lou is up with us being on vacation and, again, taping a lot of this ahead of time. Aunt Lou is going to share one of her menus with us so that you guys can see what her family is eating this week. So, how about let's go to Aunt Lou?
Okay.
Are we going to do If You're Happy and You
So
Know
a
It?
transition to this will be 2 snaps in a circle. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, well, we are back, and Aunt Lou is with us today, so she can show us what her family will be eating while my family is on vacation. So what are we going to have for breakfast, Aunt Lou?
All right, first up, we are going to do breakfast slow cooker cheese souffle. And one of the reasons I even did that in the first place is because it sounded so fancy. And, when I looked at the recipe, I didn't even think I was going to try it because I figured it'd be too complicated, and it so wasn't. It was really easy, and we loved it, so it's on the menu for this week.
Alrighty, and what's for dessert?
Oh my goodness, my mouth is watering. I can't wait to make this Crock-Pot peaches and cream dump cake. Oh, heaven in a bowl.
So you peach lovers are getting peach desserts 2 weeks in a row.
And you'll thank me.
I think you
peaches,
can suffer through.
Yeah. Even if you don't love peaches, you're going to love this.
All right. Well, I put no cook Sunday because that's usually the day we take off, so she didn't fill out her...
No, because we get chicken from the chicken store, according to Ryder.
Alrighty, what about Monday?
All right. Crock-Pot pork steak with gravy. The first time we had this, we had just returned from vacation, and I had been driving all through the night, was completely exhausted, and Michael surprised me with it, and man, my hubby knows how to cook. So I'm one lucky lady. So we're going to pair that yummy recipe up with no boil mashed potatoes in your crock pot. It's the creamy mashed potatoes recipe, but done with the no boil technique. And as slow as I am with prep, heaven help me, it's a really good thing to not have to wait for them to boil. So it worked out perfectly. Loved it. Then on Tuesday, we're going to have the one pot chicken casserole with the crock pot dinner rolls. So 2 crock pots, and we have everything from breads to veggies to meat. I mean, it's awesome. And it's really colorful and pretty, and your kids eat their veggies, and maybe even picky mamas too, without even realizing it. So that's good.
Alrighty, what about leftover day?
Chicken noodle soup. This is another tricky one. Ryder told me, I don't like celery because it has celery in it. But of course, when mommy's eating, like both the kids, they could say, oh, I'm not hungry, I'm full. But whenever mommy's eating, they have to climb on my lap and I want to bite. And so he was looking the other way, watching something, and I may have stuck some celery in there because he loves carrots. He didn't even notice. He was eating his celery and his chicken and his noodles and his carrots. Didn't even notice. So later when he said, I don't like celery, I said, yes, you do. And so, and I actually eat the carrots and celery in that too. So
that's a feat in and of itself.
Yeah.
Alrighty, how about Thursday?
Okay, cream chicken sandwiches and the roasted potatoes. I will tell you, the picture of the roasted potatoes, I can remember, I mean, this has been a long time ago, and I can still remember taking that picture and saying, daggone it, it is not getting across how good these suckers are. So they have a wonderful flavor, and the cream chicken sandwiches, I guess some people said that this is like an old like church lady recipe, and I don't remember them when we were
I
kids.
don't either, but I've heard a lot of people say they remember it from their childhood. So.
Yeah, and I was a little leery of using like canned shredded chicken, or I don't know, it's just canned chicken, but it worked great and it tasted great, so hot dog. Then we're on to the garlic pork roast.
She's dinging on her phone. That's what that was.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's my husband. But we're doing the garlic pork roast. Now this one looks like it takes just a few more steps. Totally worth it. Awesome, amazing flavor. And pairing that up with the Parmesan corn. And now that one was a complete flavorless flop the first time I made it. And so
what a testament for the dish.
No, the first time, and I knew it had potential, so I amped up the flavors in it, and it turned out to be awesome. So you're gonna love it.
And I just will say, if you've been seeing me make weird faces throughout this whole thing, it's because Miss Ad keeps walking into the frame and out and all of that. And so I'm like ready to say, please stop interrupting the shoot, dear. So that's why I'm going, ooh, no, and making motions like that if you see me doing that. So, but anyhow, on Saturday is recipe testing day again. So thank you so much, Aunt Lou, for stopping by and sharing your menu. And I guess we've got to do the whole 2 snaps thing back to Mikey because that's what he said. So let's go.
And now we are back to talk about our featured Crock-Pot of the Week.
Yes.
What do you have this week for us,
So, with
I love that
all
one.
the holiday cooking that's going to be happening, be it for Thanksgiving or potlucks at work, we like this one-handed carry Crock-Pot from Crock-Pot brand. And so I think it's called Cook and Carry 6-quart. I love it because it has the one handle that it's one of the few, like a lot of the Cook and Carry kind of different brands will like latch on each side, but they always say don't carry by the lid because that could give. Well, this baby lets you carry it by the lid because there are 4 clips that seal your food in. So there's 4 clips, and we took this last weekend or a couple weekends ago. We actually put Crock-Pot hot white chocolate in it, and so it was all liquid. And we sealed.
And where we went was, I mean, we say we live in the sticks of Indiana. We went into the forest of Indiana. We went deep.
We went
deep
to a
into
horse
the woods.
camp where my parents were camping. And so we were on gravel roads, off-road part of the time.
Way deep in the Hoosier National Forest.
And so the slow cooker was definitely getting jostled. So I wanted to make sure I had something that had a lid that would seal down and not let anything out. And so it did a remarkable job. We love it.
Yes.
It is perfect for that kind of thing.
Not a drop was spilt.
No. It has just your basic ceramic pot, which will last you a long time. This is not something that could go on top of your stove and cook in, or most of them aren't. This also has a programmable panel on the front, so you can set your heat from high, low, or warm, and then also set your hours. And then after your timer goes off, it kicks over to warm. So it's just your basic programmable crock, but it has that feature of that really... Oh, I just dropped something in there. It's probably Play-Doh from last episode. We've got Play-Doh everywhere. Addie is going to just like have a revolt or something.
You're playing with my toys.
You're playing with the Play-Doh while I'm gone. No, so I forget what I was even saying, but it's just a basic regular crock pot. Nice with the lid is the main extra feature, and the way that it's different than most cook and carry is it's a one-hander.
Yeah.
So you can carry a bag of groceries or 2 in one hand and carry this in the other hand, and you don't have to not carry it by the lid. You don't have to carry it like this.
Right.
So we like that.
I really, really do like it. The one thing I'll say about it is these, from time to time, will slip out the wire clasps that hang into here.
You have to make sure you get it lined up, but I really haven't had a whole lot of problem with it. It's definitely a favorite.
Yeah. The way it's made, it's very straight to do that.
It also has this. It has a cord winder on the back, so it doesn't dangle the way that I just had everything dangling. So I like it. I like it a lot. So that is one of our Crock-Pot features. If you want to check out our slow cooker buyer's guide, we have that available now, and that takes you through all 3 questions we tell you to ask yourself when you're considering buying a slow cooker. It also tells you what our favorites are, what our least favorites are, and then gives you some recommendations based off of the types of slow cookers that you're looking for. So that's pretty much all we had for today.
Yep. A shorty. We had a shorty today.
Yes, we will be back on regular programming come next episode. So.
Shorty, get down, good along.
Goodness. Send us your questions.
Send us your comments.
Bye.
Bye.